Okay, here guys, welcome to walkthrough part 3. Trash vampire. To the Whitechapel. Full steam ahead. Farmer Hort. Try. Yeah, this give me knocks back. Hope I don't die this. Here's what it's called, like it's called. How this one has so much life? Jeez. This guy has too much life, man. Jeez. Wait, boys, turn not now.
Steady, boys!
Oh no. Bye guys. Heal. Whoa. I try not to die, so I die in the first part. Seriously. Alright. This thing look like it only kill. Alright. So my nice friend Axe. Whoa. We've been there before. Alright, this is the one. Status dangerous. Stop burying me. I bet you know, it's best if I just go back to the maze, but this time I feel it's a lot of running. Need to get better weapons. I seriously need to get better weapons. Alright, 1/3. Okay, let's get serious. Where to go? There's two guys here.
Die, vermin!
Gonna have to knock it out again. Bro.
Shit, that leech is fast!
Oops. Come on. Wait me a brief moment, please. Ay, kemana nama si doon yun? Bam. Oh. Here I go. Thought it was going to say it's locked, I can't go there.
This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Fuck you all! Fuck you all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it!
Whoa, someone just died. What was that? To floor? Oh no, the money there.
Despicable.
Can't believe you just ate that.
It's locked.
Let's check them out. Oh, whoa. I checked them out way too much. There you are.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really... I must insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
Investigate his actions.
No one's there.
Alright, I'll try to back to him. There must be an entrance.
I cannot enter.
This door not from this side.
Nobody at home.
There must be an exit in there. At 34 meters. Alright, so it has to be this house. Quick crack. Investigation action. Okay. Really sucks that you can't jump. Alright. Something to do in here. Can I just break on the door?
There's no one in.
Oh my, this is... Alright. Oh yeah, that's locked. Okay.
It's locked.
So let's investigate this area. I know it had something to do with the area.
Strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Can't believe this woman blackmailed the doctor.
I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Okay, let's go.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Thank God, I thought I'd have to kill those people.
You are blinded by your false
That's what
faith.
he has to
Excuse
say.
me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I am able, sir.
Okay.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
Alright. It's confidential.
It's confidential. Speaking as a doctor, I'm sure you understand.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you...
I don't know.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Whoa.
He has no relatives at all?
No, except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Alright, that's it.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
You would know that man would be so useful. Okay. Find the mailbox. Yeah, I'm in the area. Oh. If I were a mailbox, where would I be? What does it say? Wait. Let's ask her where the mailboxes are.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well.
So many
Goodbye.
hints required. Oh, garbage bin.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Locked.
It's locked, all right.
Crush the lead!
Backward.
We have to stop it!
Ooh. Guy looks strong. Lock on. Whoa. That staff hit that took off so much damage. Oh, oh, it wasn't locked on.
Demon!
Ooh. Don't like that. I'm not be fighting, honestly.
I shall fear no evil.
That guy has that stuff does way too much. It's locked. Man, this place is full of so many diseases.
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say?
No,
Thank you.
Mesmerized
All right.
ability.
I shan't insist. Goodbye for now, sir.
It's ability mesmerize. Oh. Oh man, I was looking for the F teleport. Check out so much vampires in the area. How are these people living here so normally? Oh,
There's one of them! Watch yourself! Demon! Back!
yeah, man, I'll fight them. Keep here.
Yeah, taste this!
Food from FPS drops. Whoa. Are you seriously still chasing me?
Got one of them!
These guys need to seriously leave me alone. Jeez. I need my game to stop lagging.
Sorry, sir. No admittance. Best run along home, sir. Not a safe place. Stop! Vampire!
At least these people don't blind. I'm just trying to avoid these people, you know. Just let me go. I thought these they could do. I know what enough. Just one, kill him. I kill him. He's just one. Boom. No.
be moving on. The power of the Lord commands you. God walks with me.
Ooh.
I cannot enter.
Wow, isn't that surprising? Wait, I ran all the way out. Oh. This is the place I need to get into. This is the building I need to get into. So how's that going way over here? Name is how do I enter such a building? Movement available. Alright, let's go.
Hello again, miss. Melia, I know you work for... A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu. Very well. Goodbye then.
Alright, so that's how you get things. Alright. That says Whitechapel, yes.
Look at it! Fish is butter! To step back!
I don't even think I need to be
I
here.
shall fear no evil.
Look how far away I am from here. I really don't need to be in here.
Away with you!
You know, I need to get stronger though.
Oh, that's gonna start!
Oh, the same as our next book here. Philosophy. Must be a house or something. Enter. To get into this church.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane?
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
So you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fibre.
This man seems a little bit mental.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Iron Sheep.
How many thousand people get XP? Wow. Okay. In the area. I have found him.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your
found the
service.
right person.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Alright, look at that hint for him. I already went through this.
May I ask you a few questions?
Extraordinary part.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Oh no. Let me see. What? Them third chopped me so I couldn't move. Ugh. Alright, I'm not gonna let that can't go over 10 in this episode, not over 10. Range. Wait, what? Okay. There are a few more than I anticipated. Door, no, I cannot. And door bell stuff again. Do you hear them? Oh, cool. What happened a while ago? I'm cream. Oh, while they chase me, I can't open any doors. Wow. You just fight properly. guy picked me. There we go. Jeez. So I couldn't enter, I can't leave. Oh, let's go question this guy.
Evidence of trickery. You are blinded by
Good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Old man, what are you hiding?
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Memorize level 2.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see, Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Can I talk to them? No. Alright, I'm still kind of calculating. There was a T button. Go upstairs.
I need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Where are the quinine
Aspirin and
salts?
salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
Do you have any anesthetics?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Man, these guys are living a bad time.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Don't question me.
Don't question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
medications around.
Yes. I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
Cardiac massage.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
He's gonna die.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
To test my bedside manners.
Art confronted her.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Ah, sit there.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Oh, she was... Don't know blackmail for real?
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Ah.
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
This person to be with like the classiest, non-dirty.
We have ourselves a deal, man. Doctor.
The man.
Good customers are always welcome.
Polite.
Yes.
Never ever like any blackmail or any dishonesty or betrayal. The man is a G.
It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right.
Back to the hospital.
It's locked.
Wait, I'm stuck up here? Wait, what? Oh. No, blindest person ever.
It's mine! I'll take it! Stupid beast!
Whoa. You can't take so much sheep, bro. The run is not that bad. Let's go. Dude. What was that? I got poisoned and died.
This one stinks already.
Phase him. Man, the frame drops are killing me.
That's gonna be smart.
Okay.
Cross the leads, boys!
Come on, bitch. Let me through. Do. Open. Boom. Free. Don't die. One phase. Choose the man and keep blocking when I'm trying to phase. Not phase. I see this way. Spin around real quick. I'll fight one guy, I know where the master come on for me, come on. Be smart, my guy. Try to remember what I got in here. Straight path. Never hurts to ask questions.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Wait, what?
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Let's trade.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Well, I want everything. So them people here live with them monster. I hate the fact that I keep looking on the map.
Human blood.
To see where I'm going.
Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy!
Oh no. Boss fight. Woof. No my god. Heal and retreat. Retreat. Oh, that's seen that kill last time. Luna man, your blood. What? I didn't even fight nobody that last time. Oh, I can't go through any boss fight without dying. Ugh. I'm ready for them.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
End to you!
One at a time, bro. Bro. No. Boom. Move from. Take a number 4. Let me go in this. No, that kills me every time. Jesus. I'm check out my arsenal. I don't. Okay. Alright, so there's nothing I can change. Can I upgrade these? Nope. Alright, let's go.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
I'll kill you!
Jesus. Right, you know. Right. Here's the plan. Take out the two guys, then the other guy. That should be. Alright, this blood.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Oh my. Alright, here he is. Alright, so I'm gonna go first. Yeah, that's plans working. Splendid if the game would just stop lagging on me. Oh no. Oh, missed it.
Burn it, boys!
Right after it. Vincent Shield. You guys are trash. Toby Sheen. Oh. I think the game is done. Which I left him out. But better me. Goodbye, son. Shall we see? Not that good. Alright. There we go. Boss battle cleared. Like all those things with the guy with the laugh at the bottom of the screen. Boss battles. And I've done 3 so far. Ooh, back at the hospital. Alright. She was last time I went there, she was outside. Around the tents. And the game put her back at the same location. No. Wait. Yes. Oh no. Thought you were pure, my friend.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
He trusted you.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Bro, you killed enough people.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
Oh, here we go. Why was that a
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Could it be mistaken?
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Voices in my head.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Well, am I a vampire? This house?
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Yes.
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon.
Oh.
We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Okay, I'm starting to understand what's going on here.
I bid you farewell, for now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Cadogan fellow.
If only I were young again. Just a dozen years or so.
Analyze blood. Then rest. Let's go analyze. Analyzed.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Alright. So ultimate. Oh. Shadow wheel. Depends. Oh, this looks cool. Boom. What's this? Oh, set on to this. Body count, physical power, blood. Bigger thirst, science, or bite. 100% damage. Lost health. Alright, body now. Now go to win this. And doing this. Okay. And now for ultimate. Can I buy ultimate one? Yep. Ooh. This one, okay. Oh, who's that? 1,000 art. Okay, so it would be 200 here. 300 here. That will be all my remaining XP. Okay, guys, you have now come to the end of my video. Stay in tune for part 4 coming soon. Let me just organize my abilities and call it a day. This is one blood mist. Okay, and changing from really a spare to Arthur. Yeah. So see you later and goodbye.